Hello and good evening. Thank you all for coming in. It's going to be a great training and a teaching here tonight. We're teaching on share your story, how to self-publish your book in 30 days or less. How to self-publish your book in 30 days or less. So I'm excited to be teaching you in this training tonight. So now in this master class or in this training, I'm going to be sharing with you actionable strategies, things that I've done for many years on teaching people how to write and publish a book. Now, why are you interested in writing or publishing a book? Why are you interested? I want you to share in the comment section, share your story. Is it that you want to share your story? Is it that you want to build a brand or a platform? Is it that you want to grow your business with more leads, clients, and customers? Or is it that you want to leave a legacy? What is the purpose there for you wanting to share your story? Now, I want to ask you another question, and feel free to put in the comment box or put in the chat box your responses. Now, what is your story about? That's a very important point right there. What is your story about? Is it about helping family and friends and relationships? Is it about faith and family and a community issue? Is it about fame, inspiration, motivation, empowerment? What is your story about? Finances, forgiveness, success? What is your story all about? Now, my friend, here's what you're going to learn in this teaching tonight. Here's what you're going to learn in this teaching. You're going to learn the easiest and fastest way to write and publish a book. Why self-publishing is powerful, more powerful than traditional publishing. You're going to learn self-publishing marketing mastery for authors and how to sell your story before you tell your story. Okay, is not that exciting? How to sell your story before you tell your story. That's going to be really good. And then you're going to learn how to give yourself a book advance. How to give yourself a book advance with my Publish in Reverse system. Publish in Reverse system. How about costly mistakes first-time authors make? All of that's going to be a part of this training. And then at the end, I'm going to be telling you about my bestseller overnight program. Bestseller overnight program, where you can get the support, the coaching, the strategies you need to become an Amazon bestselling author. 100% guaranteed. I know what you're thinking, like you can't guarantee that. You can't guarantee that. 100% guaranteed. Okay, so what I want you to do is just get focused now. And I want to give you a few facts about me. I'm a former United States Supreme Court attorney, intellectual property attorney. I practice law, estate planning law, intellectual property law, and business law. I'm a former business law and ethics professor, taught business law and ethics at Kennesaw State University, Louisiana College for some years. I'm published traditionally and I'm published self-published. I've published in both genres of books, okay? And I've self-published over 5 books, and all of them have become #1 international best-selling books. I've held live events down in New Orleans, Houston, Atlanta. All of these events I've held live. These have been book publishing events where I've helped people and taught people around the subject of writing and publishing a book. We've been featured a lot of times on television. I'm a family man. I'm married. I have a wife, and we have 4 children together. I'm from a family of 14, 9 girls and 5 boys. 9 girls and 5 boys. So that's a little bit about me. So why don't we get started and jump right on into the content? Okay, let's begin. Self-publishing versus traditional publishing. Okay, self-publishing versus traditional publishing. What is the difference between self-publishing and traditional publishing? Intellectual property, that's one big difference. Creative control and rights, that's another big difference. Book sales and profits, that's another huge difference. And how about rejection letters? All of that is a major difference between self-publishing and traditional publishing. You see, self-publishing gives you 100% control of your profits, your rights, and of your freedom. Okay. Now, let's go on to number 2. Point number 2, self-publishing, fact or myth? Here's a fact. Amazon is the largest bookstore in the world. That's a fact, my friend. Now, let's look at some more of the myths that people get misunderstood every now and then. Listen to this. Number 1, you have to hire an expensive ghostwriter. Fact or fiction? That's fiction. You need to do this self-publishing journey by yourself. Fact or fiction? Fiction. That's fiction. You have to write a long book. Fact or fiction? Fiction. How about it takes a long time to publish your book? Weeks, months, and years. All fiction, okay? All right, ready? Number three. Point number three. The easiest and fastest book to write and publish. Did you know that people are no longer reading long books like they're reading short books? Yes, the easiest and fastest book to write and publish in as little as 24 hours is called a short read. A short read. Okay? A short read is a book that can be read in one setting, a minimum of 250 words. 1 or 2 pages. It can be a journal. It can be zero words, all lines and images. All lines and images. Okay. So here's the truth: a short book is more impactful than a long book. When it comes down to it, a short book has much more punch than a long book. You want to know why? Because folk gonna finish reading the short book, but the long book is probably not gonna get read. Short books are read over 60% more. More people finish short read books. Readers feel accomplished after reading a book that can be actually finished. Short books are less intimidating. Short books are shared more amongst family, friends, and followers. All right, that's huge right there, my friend. Now let's look at this new definition of a book. What is a book? The definition of a book has changed, okay, to include short reads. Research showed more people read short books than long books. Short read books are 15 minutes. That's 1 to 11 Kindle pages, turn 50 to 3,000 words. 30-minute short books are 12 to 21 Kindle pages, 2,000 to 5,700 words on a page. How about 45-minute book? It could be like 23 Kindle pages and 5,000 to 8,000 words. You get the idea? A short read can be any book that can be read in 2 hours or more, 65 to 100 Kindle pages. That's a short read. Now, a lot of people have worked with me and gotten their books out. Leslie Nafis is one of those people. She wrote a book, Renew Your Mind, Transform Your Life. It was a short read book. She got started with this book, and guess what she's doing? She's went on out there and created a mastermind based off of her book. Let's get on down to point number four. Point number four, self-publishing marketing mastery for authors. Okay, how to sell your story before you tell your story. That's huge. Okay, publish in reverse. How to sell your story before you tell it. Publish your book on pre-order before you finish writing it here now. Okay? Publish in reverse. Check this out. You don't need a finished manuscript. You don't need to format it. You don't need the website, and you don't need an editor. Not when you publishing in the reverse, not when you publishing it in front. All you need is a title, a subtitle, a summary paragraph, and you need to know your name. I'll guarantee you already know that. Do you see how easy it is to publish a book on pre-order? Now, let's talk a little bit more about this pre-order concept. Pre-ordering a book, putting a book out on pre-order, you have up to 12 months, 1 year to finish the content or the manuscript of your book. You purchase people can purchase your book on pre-order, and you can become a best-selling author before you finish writing your book. Do you see how that works? This is how you sell your story before you tell your story. The power of starting before you are ready. All right. Are you ready for number five? Point number five, how to give yourself a book advance. Write your book on pre-order. Becoming a best-selling author, you got to you can put your book up on pre-order. Are you ready for me to show you what's possible with a book and your story? Okay, first off, you're going to have more confidence. You're going to establish some credibility, you see, and you're going to establish expert authority. That happens right off the bat. Every time you become a bestseller, you establish expert authority, okay? How about 7 things you can do with your best-selling status? Outcomes you can achieve with bestseller status: paid speaking engagements, paid coaching clients, revenue from products, programs, and courses and live events. How about high-end private or corporate consulting, additional leads for your business, expert status, enhanced reputation, authority, credibility, media, press, and international exposure? All of that is available to you when you become a best-selling author. And then I have several stories of people who've done that. But one in particular, this lady came to me. She wrote a book entitled Give It All Up, Walk Away and Embrace Your Passion Today, Dr. Shalia Smalley, right? And so she got the book published, and one of her clients reached out to her and said, I want you to teach me. I want to do what you did in one of the chapters of your book. I want you to teach me that book. And she said, but she came to me. She says, Dr. Fred, I don't have a course. I don't have anything. I said, but wait a minute, Dr. Smalley, did you write the book? She says, yes. I said, well, if you wrote the book, you can create a course for the book, right? She says, okay. And she went back and she created a course for the book. And the price to charge was, she charged $3,600. And she created the course in 24 hours. When you divide 3,600 by 24, that is $150 an hour. You follow me? Now let's put 10 students in that class at 3,600. That's $36,000. No, that's 36,000. That's right. 10 times 3,600, $36,000. Divided by 24. That's how long it took her to create the course. And now look at what we come up with. Okay, that's $1,500 an hour. And if we go further and put 30 students in a course, and that's $108,000 divided by 24, that is $4,500 an hour. You see how you can give yourself a publishing advance and how you can become a bestseller just with your book. Just publishing your book and turning the book into a course, you can become a bestseller. Okay, friends. Now I want to let you know that you got a choice to make. Okay, I've just shared with you how you can become a bestseller and publish your book in 24 hours or less. Now there are two choices that I want to give you. Number one, you can do this by yourself. Number two, you can do it with some help. Now you can take the slow lane with your book, and you can do all these strategies by yourself without a coach, without a community, and no accountability and no support. Or you can take fast action now and become a guaranteed Amazon bestseller author in my program called Bestseller Overnight. You can go straight to the web right now, listening wherever you are, bestsellerovernight.com, just like it sounds, and you can enroll in the class. In Bestseller Overnight, we do a live book launch every month. Every month we do a live book launch where I walk you through the process of becoming a bestseller, guaranteed. And I'll be coaching you on launch day, and we'll be texting and supporting you all along that day. Okay. Now, what you'll get in Bestseller Overnight is a whole lot of value inside this program. You're going to get 24/7 access to the course, lifetime access to the course. Number one, you're going to get a community that's going to be supporting you along the way. The program in and of itself is 1 year. You're going to get group coaching calls for 1 year. And then you're going to get a one-on-one strategy session with me where we'll talk about your book brand and your business. And then you get this community of authors that you're going to be able to run with. And my friend, this is going to be really awesome. Now, you get a one-on-one VIP strategy day with me if you book that elite tier. So you got two tiers here, basic and elite. And you can go for either one of those tiers when you go to bestsellerovernight.com. Now, if you sign up and do the full pay bonus, then you get all of these bonuses: the boot camp, the legal toolkit with all these forms in there. I got forms in there that's going to support you and protect you as you are writing your book, building your brand, and growing your business. So go now to Bestseller Overnight, bestsellerovernight.com, bestsellerovernight.com. Check out this program, Bestseller Overnight, and you got the basic tier or the elite tier, and I'll look forward to seeing you inside of the program. It will be one of the best decisions you ever made, because we're going to help you write your book right the first time so that it'll work for you for a lifetime. I want to close by saying, always remember, the most expensive thing you'll ever pay is attention to the wrong people. I'll see you inside the program. And thanks for watching.